You're listening to the Winsight Podcast Network.
Fred Meyer stores in one major city are cracking down on crime. Casey's General Stores have big expansion plans, and Tops Friendly Markets is shaking up its C-suite. Welcome to Retail Daily, your quick look at the top headlines from CSP Daily News and Winsight Grocery Business. I'm Heather Lally, Editor-in-Chief of WGB.
And I'm Steve Holtz, Editor-in-Chief at CSP. Kroger's Fred Meyer chain today unveiled a partnership with the city of Portland, Oregon to fight crime at its stores. Enhanced measures include a greater security presence at stores, heightened safety protocols on store properties, significant investments in security technology, and improved receipt verification. Fred Meyer noted that Portland has seen businesses exit the community due to higher crime levels.
In a follow-up to Casey's General Stores outlining a new 3-year strategic plan, the retailer says it plans to grow its retail footprint with the addition of 350 new locations by the end of fiscal year 2026. That growth will likely come via new construction and small acquisitions, although CEO Darren Rebelay says large deals are not out of the question. Casey's currently owns and operates more than 2,500 convenience stores in 16 states.
Northeast Grocery Incorporated, or NGI, has promoted 3 of its top executives, naming John Persons as Chief Operating Officer, Ron Ferry as President of Tops Friendly Markets, and Mike Miller as Chief Administrative Officer. The announcement comes just a few weeks after NGI named former BJ's executive Scott Kessler Executive Vice President and Chief Information Officer. Schenectady, New York-based NGI is the parent company of Price Chopper, Market 32, and Tops Friendly Markets. It described the latest round of promotions as the completion of its executive team.
Sheetz will open its first convenience store in Michigan near the Detroit Metropolitan Airport in the city of Romulus in late 2024, the retailer tells CSP Daily News. The proposed site includes a 6,000 square foot C-store and restaurant with a drive-through window on 5.37 acres with 12 gasoline pumps and 5 diesel pumps. Sheetz says it has ambitious plans to grow in Michigan over the next 5 years or more.
Panera Bread this week launched a new promotion that melds its consumer packaged goods business with its in-restaurant offerings. Panera Grocery Rewards, which debuted Monday and runs through the end of September, gives customers who spend $20 on Panera goods in the grocery store a $5 electronic gift card for use at the fast casual restaurants. Shoppers can earn up to 2 of the gift cards during the period. To get the reward, consumers must scan their receipts to prove they've purchased Panera products. Panera's products are available nationwide at retailers including Walmart, Kroger, and Publix.
Little US opened its newest store in Washington, D.C. on Wednesday in the Columbia Heights neighborhood. This is the second location in D.C. for the Arlington, Virginia-based hard discount grocer. Little is also eyeing growth just northwest of the nation's capital in Bethesda, Maryland. In February, the grocer told WGB it is in the early planning phase for the site and did not yet have an opening date to announce.
And Publix Supermarkets reopened its Daytona Beach, Florida location on Thursday at the Shops of Bevel Road. The almost 47,000 square foot store replaces an older Publix grocery store that was torn down a year ago.
The Wisconsin Assembly last week passed a proposal that would create a new division in the State Department of Revenue that would enforce and oversee state alcohol laws. The measure now heads to the Senate for a vote, and Democratic Governor Tony Evers is expected to sign it into law. The massive overhaul to the laws affecting production, distribution, and sale of alcohol passed with broad bipartisan support. Proponents of the action say not having this division has caused inconsistent enforcement of state laws.
The Center for Tobacco Products is developing a searchable public database of all tobacco products with an approved marketing order from the Food and Drug Administration. It has also launched a new webpage detailing its advisory and enforcement actions for unauthorized tobacco products and expanded its webpage for information on tobacco retailer enforcement and investigations. This followed the FDA's recent tobacco inspection blitz, where it issued warnings to 189 retailers for selling unauthorized e-cigarettes.
Michigan-based Plum Market, with 25 locations in multiple formats, including the Detroit Metropolitan Airport, recently announced its airport expansion. The Plum Market Airport Division announced a new partnership where it will be a prime vendor with airport concessions disadvantaged business enterprises. The grocery retailer has appointed Jaime Ambrosio as the new Chief Business Development Officer for non-traditional locations. Plum Market said his experience and leadership will help guide the complexities of the airport market.
Ohio-based Travel Centers of America was named the 5th best mega workplace in Northeast Ohio by newspaper The Plain Dealer. This is the second consecutive year that TA has made the list, which is based on confidential employee surveys from engagement expert Energage.
And Amazon Fresh released the first installment of its The Cart Report on Tuesday, offering some comical insights into what its shoppers are buying. The online retail giant says it sold enough pickles last year to double the weight of the Statue of Liberty, for instance. Spoiler alert, it's roughly 425 tons. Amazon also broke down some of its silly statistics by city, noting in one example that while mayonnaise is the chain's top-selling condiment across the nation, in Washington, D.C., the number one topping was hot sauce.
Ooh, good to know. That will do it for today's episode of Retail Daily. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and more for your daily dose of retail news. For more on these stories, visit CSP Daily News or WinsightGroceryBusiness.com. I'm Steve Holtz.
And I'm Heather Lally. Have a great day.